Olympics of War. Tina Kraus, CBS News. Today's military talks between North and South Korea are part of a number of recent steps toward denuclearization, which began with the North taking part in the Winter Olympics in South Korea.
At this hour, the search continues for a man accused of stealing an SUV from a Battle Creek gas station with 2 kids inside. Police say the suspect took the car from the Citgo gas station on Capitol Avenue in McKinley yesterday afternoon, but ditched the car about a block away with a 4- and 8-year-old inside. Both are safe and doing okay. If you think you saw something, please call police. Now, the teenager's in jail after police say they caught him with a gun and drugs overnight. Police in Kalamazoo say they pulled the driver over at Elizabeth Street and Cobb Avenue around 12:30 this morning after a neighbor complained about loud music. Officers say they walked up to the car and spotted a loaded handgun inside.
I didn't save 7 of those.
After a search, police say they found marijuana, crack cocaine, and heroin, along with scale and drug items. A 19-year-old now facing a number of charges.
Today, the Battle Creek City Commission will begin interviewing candidates to fill a vacant seat. This special meeting comes after Vice Mayor Dave Walters resigned. The 5-term commissioner stepped down earlier this month, citing both private and professional reasons. Today, city commissioners will be interviewing people interested in holding the Ward 5 position. It's happening tonight at Battle Creek City Hall on North Division Street, beginning at 7.
Right now, a former Grand Valley State football star is in critical condition following a shooting in his hometown. Police say a gunman opened fire on Marty Carter at a gas station in East Chicago, Indiana. Carter is in critical condition. A second man, 30-year-old Brian Thomas, was killed. Officers are treating his death as a murder. Carter was a first-team All-American for Grand Valley in 2016. He recently worked out for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Police say a motel fire that killed a mother and 5 of her kids in Berrien County appears to be an accidental electrical fire. Flames broke out at the Cosmo Extended Stay Motel near Benton Harbor early Saturday morning. 26-year-old Kiera Curtis and her 5 kids, 10-year-old Marquise, 7-year-old Jerome, 5-year-old Sam, 4-year-old Savad, and 2-year-old Avery were all killed. Police haven't confirmed if smoke alarms were working. Starting today, a portion of the Portage Creek Bicentennial Park Trail will be closed. Crews will be making asphalt repairs from East Millen Avenue to Garden Lane. Trail users are being asked to use the paved recreation trails on Lovers Lane and Garden Lane during construction. This work is expected to be finished by Friday. The trail is expected to reopen Saturday morning at 7. The first trial to come from a special investigation into Russian meddling is set to get underway.
Also, well-respected actor makes a shocking announcement, and
a company wants to put blueprints for plastic guns online. I'm Angelica Alvarez at the White House, where the president says this doesn't make sense, and he's been talking to the NRA.
Plus, many of you have fans running in your bedroom at night, but the trouble you could be creating for your health. Kirk takes 12:10 o'clock, taking a break to track the arrival of rain in Three Rivers out of St. Joe County. Let's do that right now, courtesy of live Doppler radar. About 2 hours and 47 minutes. You should see rain in Three Rivers. How much rain by early tomorrow morning? That number on the other side.
So you guys can hear me through the actual mic, but you can also hear the game.
Advice for the millennial in your life.
If it ain't working, I ain't in there. I've been out of work a lot of times, but I kept the faith and I hung in there.
Nick Steve, today at 3 on News Channel 3. It all starts with 15 champions. The Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. Don't miss the return of Buzzy Cohen, Austin Rogers, and all the rest tonight at 7:30 on News Channel 3. Government handouts are hurting Michigan's economy. That's why, like President Donald Trump, conservative state representative Dave Maturin is fighting against government handouts. Conservative Dave Maturin voted for new work rule requirements to stop fraud and abuse. Maturin voted for less government welfare and more jobs. Call conservative state representative Dave Maturin. Thank him for his vote to keep making Michigan great again.
It started with a diagnosis no one wants to hear. Your cancer is terminal. That doesn't have to end there. Start Midwest is where hope begins. If you or a loved one are fighting, let our specialized research team join your battle. All FDA-approved breakthrough cancer treatments start with early-phase research. Start Midwest is Michigan's largest early-phase research team. Keep living. Keep dreaming. Your hope starts here in West Michigan. Call Start Midwest today.
A lot of politicians' promises are, well, empty. I'm Brian Kelly. I believe actions speak louder than words. As your lieutenant governor, we've created over 500,000 new Michigan jobs. Unemployment hit a 17-year low, and incomes rose faster than nearly every other state. There's more to do. My conservative plan revives skilled trades, restores roads, revitalizes education, and reduces auto insurance. Some talk, but I have a detailed plan for Michigan's future. Learn more at CaliPlan.com.
President Obama recognized him as one of the top healthcare innovators in America for building the National YMCA's health programs that improved care for millions while saving taxpayers billions. Now, Dr. Matt Longjohn is running for Congress to put regular people first and deliver universal health care for all Americans.
I'm Matt Longjohn, and I paid for this ad without a dime of corporate PAC money, because I only want to serve Southwest Michigan in Congress, not special interests.
Growing up, Dad used to tell us, don't be a spectator, get involved. And he was always reminding us that we could do anything we put our minds to. He still is, actually. But that's why we know he'll stand up for women, making sure we get equal pay for equal work. And he'll fully fund Planned Parenthood. And Dad will fight back when Donald Trump tries to limit women's access to health care.
I'm George Franklin, and I approve this message because I will always fight for Michigan women.
Jury selection is getting underway in the first federal trial to arise from Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation. Prosecutors have lined up 35 witnesses and more than 500 pieces of evidence at the trial of former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort. He's accused of tax evasion and bank fraud. The trial will focus on Manafort's trading and consulting work and only briefly touch on his involvement with the president's campaign. This is the first of two trials for Manafort. The second trial, scheduled for September, involves allegations that he acted as an unregistered foreign agent for Ukrainian interests. Starting tomorrow, a company called Defense Distributed can begin releasing blueprints for 3D printed guns, including 3D printed AR-15 style rifles, free of charge online. The nonprofit settled a lawsuit with the federal government in April to be allowed to give away the designs. But now some states are suing the Trump administration to keep this from happening.
And even the president seems to be questioning whether it makes sense. Angelica Alvarez has more from the White House.
3D printed guns are real weapons. And the blueprint that will be available to download free of charge in just hours.
Is it the end of gun control? I think it is in an essential sense.
Some, including President Trump, appear to be having second thoughts about the issue. The president tweeted, "I'm looking into 3D plastic guns being sold to the public. Already spoke to the NRA. Doesn't seem to make much sense."
It's another example, so many, of the president showing up on the scene a day late and $1 short to address a problem his own administration has created.
8 states and the District of Columbia are suing the Trump administration to stop the distribution of the blueprints. In April, the federal government settled a lawsuit with Defense Distributed, allowing the company to publish digital schematics for 3D printed guns. In a statement to CBS, the U.S. State Department said the decision to settle the case was made in the interest of the security and foreign policy of the United States.
When it comes to something as basic as public safety, our State Department saying that this is a giveaway for terrorists.
The so-called ghost guns don't have serial numbers and are therefore untraceable. Users who make them or buy them wouldn't be subject to background checks. Angelica Alvarez for CBS News, the White House.
Today.
The lawsuit may already be too late. 1,000 people have already downloaded blueprints for the AR-15 rifles after the makers briefly gave access to the file on its site.
I haven't said in public until now that I've been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Actor Alan Alda reveals his 3-year battle with Parkinson's to the world on CBS this morning. The award-winning actor has appeared in all types of films and TV series, but he's most known for his portrayal of Army Captain Hawkeye Pierce in the iconic CBS series MASH. He says right now is the right time to share his fight with the world.
The reason that I want to talk about it in public is that I was diagnosed 3.5 years ago, and I've had a full life since then. I've acted, I've given talks, I help at the Olga Center for Communicating Science at Stony Brook.
Alda says he's going public now because he's been doing a lot of media for his new podcast and saw a video where his thumb was twitching. The 81-year-old says his announcement gives him the opportunity to put a positive spin on something that could have been seen as sad.
Fast-moving wildfires continue to threaten more than 14,000 homes and buildings in Northern California. At least 8 people have been killed and thousands of people remain out of their homes. There are now 17 major fires that are burning in California. This includes the Carr Fire, which is believed to be the 9th most destructive wildfire in history.
Eric, thanks. You know, I love this. We're sort of right at the intersection here between the Black River Channel and the open waters of Lake Michigan. So we haven't seen traffic like this coming back for lunch. And I'll tell you what, water temperatures right now in South Haven, 73 degrees at the filtration plant. That courtesy of allweatherfuse.com. So we've got 90 on Saturday. If we hit 90, it'd be the 15th one of the season in Kalamazoo to this point. We usually see about 9 or 10 in a regular or traditional summer. I'd see a thunderstorm on Saturday. Might also see another one on Sunday. I'll tell you, midday weather model runs are really kind of quiet on storm development over the weekend. So that 88 on Sunday, let's say that ends up being the case, could be a little conservative. Okay, green on our screen showing light rain now meeting the Michigan-Indiana line. It's right on schedule. We open up the view, we give you a little motion here. Boy, do we have ingredients or the dynamics for some heavy rain, especially once we hop over the evening commute. Honestly, that would be fantastic. We really, really need some rain, especially Battle Creek and northward, where we're in the middle of a moderate drought. You know, enough to hamper crops. Rain right now, let's call this sort of the St. Joe, Kalamazoo County line or Vicksburg, Schoolcraft. Rain about 2 hours and 25 minutes away. Motion northward, about 25 miles per hour. I think hour by hour does a pretty decent job modeling rain once we hit 8 p.m. It gets up to about Allegheny and Berry counties through 10 p.m. before most of it starts to pinwheel out of our area toward the Thumb region by very early tomorrow morning. So rain leaving us around 3 a.m. What replaces it? We've got a 3, 4, 5 hour window for some fog tomorrow morning. Then we slowly trend sunny. We're going to develop a couple of storms. Here they are showing up at 2 p.m. Winds tomorrow southwest. Remember, that tends to blow the activity well away from Lake Michigan. We got a storm in Marshall, 3 o'clock tomorrow. All right, odds for rain tomorrow on Thursday, 30 and 30%, dual 30% here. Friday, no rain. We're taking rain out of the mix Friday. Let's talk weekend. Big ridge in the jet stream in the European model. It's been well advertised for days. Sunday and now Monday. In fact, we could see several opportunities for 90 through all of next week, not just the beginning stages. Well, it's not our first nor our last, but it is our lovely live camera network, and we're looking like rain in Battle Creek. Still great for lunch, running errands. Post office, grocery store, those kind of things. Battle Creek Live. So this is an automated observation from the airport. It is not that sunny in Kalamazoo. Let's say that for 73 degrees. A low of South Haven 75, got that northeast wind 5 miles per hour. 74 in Cero City, 76 in Allegan. Where you see the most sun, 78 in Muskegon. And how about this? All right, winds becoming northerly to Lake Shore, like 5 to 10 miles per hour. Water temperature still pretty good, so we'll be St. Joe. 76, that's pretty good. Oh, it is. That's awesome. 78
He's gonna go to his dad, Mom, and it's
south to
gonna
north, primarily I-94 south. That's the caveat here. Up to about a 30-inch of rain tonight. Few of us could see more than that. 64 rain leaves, fog moves in. We'll follow that live 4:30 tomorrow morning. It's a guarantee. Well, it's great looking Friday. No rain, no storms. So great for the beach, great for the pool. And you just add that right into the weekend.
Yeah, I was just going to say hello Friday and Saturday, not looking so bad.